Goeiemôre bantu basemakhaya. Goeiemôre bantu. Goeiemôre babuyele emakhaya. Ew, it's me again, making witty bigs before going to the gym. I'm nervous as fuck, like always, but I'm making these videos regardless. I have a lot of shit to say. I'm just gonna keep on talking until the nerves are gone. And once they are gone, I'll start talking my shit. I can slowly feel them going away. Hanyane, hanyane. Small by small. Yeah, I'm back. Found a perfect spot for me to prop my shandies and talk my cock. So yeah, I haven't been active much on Instagram because I haven't been drawing much these past couple of months, years actually, and stuff. So I figured I need to do something about it. I need to start posting more. I need to start engaging more with my Instagram audience and all of that stuff. Not only on Instagram, but on YouTube and everything else I do. So this is a start for me. The real reason behind why I'm making this thing is because I want to kind of explain what's going on and why all the things that are happening are happening. So for example, why I'm not posting much on Instagram and why I'm not drawing much and stuff. I remember I posted a very sad story on my story on Instagram. I think I explained why I haven't been in a right place or whatever, and you motherfuckers ignored me like normal, which is okay. I've gotten used to posting things on the internet for myself when I'm not actually posting for never mind. I was thinking might wanna show you my flip file and stuff with all the art I've made in the past and some recently, and then I butchered the video. It was supposed to be a lot more well planned out, had a script and blah 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 blah. Guys, I am not very good at public speaking and talking to cameras, so when I do this stuff I just throw myself in the situation and then I just go with the flow. That's why I don't think about it too much. I just say whatever the fuck I wanna say, however I say it, and pray it's good enough. You feel me? So yeah, let me grab this thing and show you, to give you a backstory about how this thing happened, of posting, of keeping artworks I've made in a flip file. I remember in primary school there used to be guys who I used to draw with and stuff, and they always kept their stuff in flip files. So every time they draw something and they wanted to show me or show the group, they draw, put it inside the file, come to school, and then show us. So it was like a showing off of skill type thing. I draw something, put it in a file, go to school, show the guys, the other guy shows me, blah blah blah. So I basically had a portfolio kind of for most of my life. And this isn't from like back then, it's quite recent. So funny story. This actually is a card. This is a card my dad made for my mom. It has stuff written on it, him declaring his love for my mother type stuff. I'll read it before moving on to the stuff I've drawn here. So the letter says, every time I tell you that I love you, words seem so common and inadequate. Whenever I try to compose my own special expression, nothing seems special and too relevant to my feelings for you. What I feel for you is so sincere, natural, and non-stop, just like waters of spring. Your love is one of the best things that you've ever had that have ever happened to me. Now, please don't stop. Shine on in my life, just like the stars of sunset. I promise I'll be there for you through thick and thin. Nothing fancy, but just pure and natural love. That's what the letter says. This is a letter my dad again wrote for my mom. And people wonder why I'm so emo and so fucking caught up in my feelings all the time. It's genetics that the guy gave it to me. It wasn't my fault. So if you're a girl and you're interested in a nigga, this is the type of stuff you are going to be this is what is gonna be happening all the time when you are with me. So yeah, I had some nice words. I'm not gonna lie. He knew how to cover them issues. He knew how to cover them issues. But anyways, back to the arts. This is another thing he made. This one is for me. He made this. I think this one he made when he was in prison. The guy, it turns out the guy wasn't such a law-abiding citizen. He went to prison a couple of times. And the reason why I say that is because on the back of the thing, it's not that very well able to see Kali. It says history. So basically the history of this thing and how it was made. It says the date was the 5th of January, February, March, April, 5th of April 2002. 2 months before I was born. He was in Pochettino prison, cell number 5, inspired by my baby. So yeah, he made this because he knew I was on the way, and it was like a small present for me from him. The thing says, thank you, O Lord, for developing that through me. Now, dear Lord, give me power to fulfill my kids' every wish. Amen. And then there's some more writing on the side. It says, I love you, Nasi, with the same love I have for your dear mama. And I promise I'll give up my life to save yours. That one, I feel like is a bit suspicious. That one. The reason why I say that is because why would he say, I'll give up my life to save yours, and then the man passes away in a couple years? There's something fishy there. Maybe it didn't come out how it says on the specific death certificate. I do not know. You tell me. Moving on. one of the artworks I made in Matric. Yeah, so I can't remember exactly why we were making these, but it was part of a practical. Initially, there were three drawings. It was supposed to be a series of three drawings. There was this one, there was one with the guy with the blindfold on his eye, and then there's another one I've posted on my Instagram, I'm sure. So yeah, in high school, I was in a very dark place in high school. I was very, I felt out of place, you know. So I spent a lot of time by myself. I listened to a lot of sad music, which I later found out is not a very bright idea. So yeah, I was in a dark place. So of course, when you're in a dark place, the things that you think about, you need an outlet for them. So the art for me was basically an outlet. I made a lot of dark shit in high school. That was when like I made the best stuff because a lot of it carried a lot of emotion and shit when I made it. Now there's not much emotion to the stuff, and I don't like sitting down in one place and making stuff for that long. I'm growing out of love with us. I'm losing my mojo jojo. Before I move on to the next one, I want Dora Bill. Don't not sure it's from maybe American, maybe Zimbabwean. I do not know. Same thing with this one as the other drawing. Dad gave it to my mom. Don't know why. She never really explained to me why. Never bothered to ask because I do not interfere with people's business. But yeah, I have this thing for about 5 years now. It has a special place in my Jay. This is the next drawings after the other ones I showed you. Too lazy to fucking go over one thing at a time, so I'm just gonna boom, say a few couple things, move on to the next one because also I need to go get in some games. I'm skinny as a motherfucker. I need to go try and stop being skinny. Anyways, this is that comic book characters I created. The one with the pink stuff and flames and whatever is not Misfits. Guy I created because also I'm always in a dark place. He's more or less like me, but better in every way possible. Might make another video about that some other time, but guy on the left, I'm sure you guys have seen this one. It's somewhere in my page on Instagram. It's concept character for Drago, Lord Misfits Buddy, who they go around doing nonsensical criminal activities with. Gonna show, should I show you again? No, I'm not gonna show you again. More characters and stuff. This one is the Terminator. This one is Zuko. I'm sure I've posted these ones on the internet somewhere. Same storyline, same nonsensical guys doing criminal activities, except for this guy, Terminator, the one on this side. The one was on this side. He used to be part of the nonsensical guys. There was an altercation type shit, and then he left and joined the Popo, and is now on the good side fighting the bad guys. If you guys want me to explain this in detail on a much more this thing related video, let me know, because now like I said I need to enter my some places. more characters for the same uh comic book type thing. It's hard for me to. These are on my Instagram. If you wanna see, yeah, these are on my Instagram. If you wanna see them properly. So the ones who are on this side, the females, are the kids of the guys I mentioned earlier. There's one, two, three, four, five guys, and they give birth to 5 kids, one for each dude. All girls, all guys. The first generation is these guys, and then the second generation is the kids. They continue the doing bad things. The kids, blah 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 blah. Yeah. If you want me to explain this in detail, let me know so I can make another video. Like I said, more concept characters and stuff. More. Lord Misfits still what you call him? The Terminator. I might find another guy, another name for this guy. Terminator is not very original. But anyways, more stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff here. And I just realized I could make a more fancy ass video explaining all of this. But because your boy, I need to stop putting anything there, but because your boy is very lazy and never thinks of these things when the time is right, thinks of them when the time is not right, I make shitty videos like this. But anyways, still the same guys. Fuck. Oh, still the same guys. Silver, Lord Misfits in the center, and then that's the Terminator before he became a cyborg at the end. And these are some other characters I made for the comic book, but I haven't really given them names and stuff. Yeah. Moving on to the next thing. Yo, there's a lot here. Lot for one video. So yeah, more Terminator and more characters for the comic book. This guy is somewhere gonna fit in the comic book somehow. I don't know how. This is one of the. This is like an extra. This is not a permanent character in a comic book. That is Lord Misfits chick that he eventually hooks up with. That's Lord Misfits at the far right, and that's the Grim Reaper. You guys have also seen this guy somewhere in my stuff. I'm back. More stuff. This was supposed to be another idea for another comic book I was gonna make eventually, but I never did. Skull Crusher, Handsome Gum, and that's Space Freak. You guys have seen Space Freak before, I'm sure. Somewhere in my post. Maybe I deleted the posts. I'm not sure. This is a character inspired by Drift. Drift is another talented motherfucker. He makes animations. Guy is very good. You should go check him out. Yeah, that guy is inspired by him. I'm sure I've showed this to him before. More stuff. I'm sure you've seen this one. I'm sure you've seen this one too. War gods. I think most of the stuff here is related to war gods, but you know, I haven't really been given that the time it needs for it to become what I want it to be. Like I haven't really written stuff down. I haven't really like taken the time to make it make sense. A lot of people while with Thrift, Thrift is the only guy who's interested in this so far that I know. I have actually kinda wanna know what's gonna happen and what's not. So I'm gonna make this for him. Eventually someday if I don't drop dead, I'm gonna make it for him. These guys just characters, no real story behind them. This too was for practical at school. This was for practical at school. Funny story. My teacher, my school teacher didn't like this. She felt it was not up to my usual standards. So this one basically sucked to her. To me, it's a beautiful. But to her, she didn't like it. I remember other chick I used to do was in my mic stopped working, so I'm gonna have to do this again. So it stopped working here. You know what? I'm gonna fucking make subtitles for that shit. But this one I wanna say. So I made this for my ex, like I said. And what this means is it's a heart. This is those two ticks on WhatsApp to symbolize that the message has been read. And this is infinity, as in forever. So what this means is I love you. You know that I love you and it's forever. Type shit. And funny story, motherfucker. She left you. And no, she made you wait. She said she wasn't ready to have talk. And then she broke up with you. And probably gave the nigga she broke up with you to go be with. Tough, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm telling this saying this to my past self. If he sees this video, she played with motherfucker. And there's this one. Sure you guys have seen this one on Instagram. It's basically me, and me. Three different perspectives or three different perspectives of me. And what this is basically me holding someone by the neck. I'm killing him. And then this guy, the one on this side, is saying, this him, the guy that's been talking on that. And this one, the one doing the choking, is like, yep. And then this guy at the end is like, kill it. Insignificant shit. Because that's what most people are, insignificant fucking shits. This is a take on me. Free the color vibes. I'm basically drawing myself, but it's not exactly how I look. I was trying to animate myself and make myself look cooler than I am in real life, which is not possible because I'm fucking cool and sexy in real life. This is handsome Gum and his body is drawn in more detail and stuff. That comic was supposed to be a comedy comic. It was supposed to be humorous and whatnot. This is an idea I had a while ago. It was, I'm gonna take a photo of someone I went to high school with on my yearbook, draw them on paper, and then animate it and make a meme out of it, if that makes sense. So this meme was This chick, if you went to high school with me, I doubt you'd recognize, but she's there. And the thing, the quote underneath her name says, easy when you know how. And then I was gonna manipulate the thing and send it into a meme and say, the quote is code for invasion, easy when you know how. Hence, that's why there's an alien here and a spaceship here. So I was going to draw a lot of these, post them on the internet, and then flip them over and trying to make them humorous and whatnot. Ended up not doing it. Got bored. Not bored. I was just lazy. Another one, I'm sure you guys have seen on Instagram. This one was for fun, no real fucking reason behind why I drew it. It was just for fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's other stuff here you guys have seen on Instagram, except for this one that I didn't finish. This one was actually inspired by the tree over there. That green tree behind that Jojo tank. Inspired the heck. If you pay attention, like the tree is shaped like this, so the hair was supposed to be her tree and whatnot. And then this is the last one. I've posted this on my story. If you pay attention to the stuff I do on the internet, which I doubt anybody does, you know, you know. So I think that's the video for today. That's my first ever Art Lovers Paradise video. Thank you for watching if you get this far. Let me show you my ripped sexy booty. It's actually not that bad. I'm getting lean. I'm on a cut. I'm skinny as fuck, but at least I have abs now. Need to get rid of this fat. If I can just get rid of all of this nonsense here, and I'll be good and I'll go on a bulk again. So yeah, motherfuckers. See you on another YouTube fucking video. Peace out.